How my gym crush turned my 20-mile ride into 35, and my brain into a telenovela, with a brutal plot twist. I was in the zone today, locked in on my indoor bike, legs pumping, sweat dripping. And then he walked in. My gym crush. Oh, my God. This man is tall, tanned, handsome. And that smile. My soul left my body. The word sexy doesn't even do him justice. This is a work of art in human form. I swear my heart rate spiked, and not from the cycling. The accidental marathon begins. I was already 18 miles in, aiming for 20 like a normal person. But then I saw him over by the weights, and suddenly my entire nervous system rebooted. We made eye contact, and I forgot how to function. For a solid second, the entire gym ceased to exist. It was just us. The fluorescent lights dimmed, romantic music swelled. Probably in my head, but still. He started lifting. I started pedaling like I was training for the Tour de France. Every time he picked up a weight, I felt this deep, primal urge to match his energy. He curled, I sprinted. He squatted, I added more resistance. I was no longer cycling, I was competing for his love. The hair tie fiasco. Somewhere between my delusions and destiny, my hair betrayed me. Strands were sticking to my sweaty forehead, so I stopped pedaling for a second to fix it. And that's when I felt it. His eyes. He was watching me. I tried to act casual, cool, mysterious. But my hands were shaking like I had never seen a hair tie before. When I peeked his way, he was still looking. I had two choices. Keycap 1, fix my hair like a normal person. Keycap 2, dramatically wipe the sweat from my face in a way that suggested I was effortlessly athletic and totally not about to pass out. Obviously, I chose option 2. Wait, 35 miles. When I finally glanced at my screen, I expected it to say 20 miles because that was my goal. It said 35. 35. I had accidentally doubled my ride like I was possessed. And the worst part, I still wasn't tired. I was high on adrenaline. I was fueled by romance. I was pedaling on pure gym crush energy. At one point, I looked up just in time to catch him looking at me again. And he stopped mid-set. For a brief, beautiful moment, it felt like we were perfectly in sync. Like the universe was shipping us in real time. My brain, as usual, went full speed ahead. We were already married, already raising a small army of genetically superior gym children, all of whom were learning proper form on deadlifts. The twist that sent me into witness protection. And then reality smacked me in the face. As I was mid-fantasy, completely drunk on gym crush delusion, a gym employee casually strolled up to me. Hey, just so you know, one of our members mentioned that you've been staring a lot. He said it was making him a little uncomfortable. I died. Right then and there, I flatlined. I turned slowly, my soul clawing its way out of my body, and locked eyes with my so-called gym crush. The same gym crush who, as it turns out, had not been admiring my athletic prowess. No. He had actually been watching the TV screen above my head. What was playing? Real Housewives. Not only was he not staring at me, but I was the weird creep who had been ogling him for the last 35 miles like a lovesick maniac. Oh, and cherry on top? He was very gay. Like very gay. Like, actively gossiping about Housewives drama with his workout buddy, while I was busy writing our wedding vows in my head gay. I wanted to dissolve into the floor. Without a word, I nodded at the gym employee, grabbed my things, and walked out with the speed of someone fleeing a crime scene. New gym, who dis? So yeah, that's how I found a new gym. Because I could never go back. Ever. The lesson? Always check what's behind you before assuming you're living in a rom-com. And maybe stop cycling for the approval of random men. Or don't. Who knows? Love works in mysterious ways. Skullface with tears of joy.